In the land where the snow never melts, legends whisper through the wind. They speak of a lone warrior, haunted by the sins of his past, and driven by a destiny he cannot escape. Welcome to Ghost of Yōtei, the next great samurai epic for PlayStation 5. Today, we take an exclusive look into the gameplay, combat, and world building of this breathtaking adventure, where every duel, every spirit, and every snowflake tells a story. Set in the late Edo period, Ghost of Yōtei immerses players in a world suspended between the living and the dead. The game unfolds across the shadow of Mount Yōtei, a dormant volcano in Hokkaido, where myth and reality intertwine. The developers at Sakura Forge Studios describe their vision as a meditation on solitude and vengeance. From bustling fishing villages to frozen shrines buried in ice, every inch of Yōtei's landscape tells a story, rendered in stunning 4K HDR at 60 frames per second. Each environment is alive with details, snowflakes resting on armor plates, leaves fluttering with realistic physics, and candlelight flickering in the dark halls of abandoned temples. The PS5's ray tracing captures not just reflections, but emotion, the way light plays on a warrior's trembling blade moments before battle. Exploration is at the heart of Ghost of Yōtei. Players can travel by horseback, boat, or even through mystical yokai pathways, rifts between the physical and spiritual worlds. These portals allow fast travel, but each comes with a price. The spirits demand offerings, memories, or even blood. Unlike traditional open-world games, Yōtei's map doesn't mark points of interest with icons. Instead, it listens. A gust of wind might guide you toward a hidden shrine. A crow's cry might reveal a corpse's secret. And sometimes, the mountain itself whispers your name. Hiroshi Takeda, once a samurai, now a fugitive. Framed for the massacre of his clan, Hiroshi wanders the lands of Yōtei as a ronin, a ghost in every sense of the word. Haunted by visions of his fallen master, and tormented by yokai spirits that feed on guilt, Hiroshi must walk the fine line between redemption and ruin. The player's choices define not only Hiroshi's fate but also the balance between human and spirit worlds. Will you cling to honor or embrace the darkness? The game introduces a morality system called the Echo of Karma. Each kill leaves an imprint on the spiritual realm, altering the landscape, affecting NPC behavior, and changing your interactions with the yokai. Mercy leads to light, vengeance feeds the shadows. It's not just about winning fights, it's about deciding what kind of ghost you'll become. At its core, Ghost of Yōtei is a dance of death. Combat is built around a dynamic stance system: wind, stone, flame, and spirit, each tailored to different enemy types and situations. The dual katana system allows fluid transitions between light and heavy attacks, combining elegance and brutality in equal measure. Every strike, parry, and dodge is motion captured from real kendo masters and Aido practitioners, giving combat a tactile authenticity rarely seen in video games. But beneath the blade lies spirit. Hiroshi can harness ancient yokai energy through a mechanic known as soul resonance. This allows for devastating spirit techniques, summoning ghostly clones, freezing time for a heartbeat, or unleashing a spectral slash that pierces through the veil of the living. Each encounter is a test of patience and precision. A single misstep can mean death, but a perfectly timed counter becomes poetry. For those who prefer the shadows, Ghost of Yōtei offers a deeply rewarding stealth system inspired by classic ninja techniques. Hide in tall grass. Blend into the snow. Strike when the enemy least expects. Every stealth kill contributes to your ghost meter, unlocking new tools like kunai, smoke bombs, and spiritual traps. Players can even use yokai illusions to confuse patrols or possess guards to turn them against one another. It's not just about killing unseen, it's about becoming a myth, a fear whispered across camps and towns. Enemies adapt over time, developing countermeasures to your tactics, forcing you to evolve as the ghost. Throughout the journey, the boundary between worlds begins to fracture. Night bleeds into day. Spirits roam the forests. And the mountain's heart begins to stir. When Hiroshi steps into the yokai realm, the visuals shift dramatically, colors distort, gravity bends, and time itself begins to dissolve. Combat intensifies as supernatural enemies emerge: the Oni General, the Lady of the Ashes, and the spirit of Mount Yōtei itself, a colossal entity that can alter the weather and reshape terrain mid-battle. These encounters blend myth and nightmare. Each yokai fight is not just a test of skill, but a reflection of Hiroshi's inner demons. Defeating them grants spirit fragments, used to craft talismans or unlock forbidden powers. The soundtrack of Ghost of Yōtei is composed by Ryuichi Nishikawa, blending traditional Japanese instruments with modern orchestral textures. The flute, shamisen, and taiko drums weave through moments of stillness and chaos, creating a living soundscape that reacts to gameplay. In quiet moments, snow absorbs every sound, leaving only the echo of your heartbeat. In battle, the drums of war thunder across the mountains. Built exclusively for the PlayStation 5, Ghost of Yōtei harnesses every inch of next-gen technology. Ray tracing brings reflections to life. DualSense haptics let you feel the clash of blades and the crunch of snow. 3D audio immerses you in every whisper of the wind and every breath of your enemies. And with near-instant loading through the PS5's SSD, exploration feels seamless, a living, breathing world without boundaries. Your journey is more than survival, it's transformation. Every choice shapes Hiroshi's legend. Will you restore peace or burn everything in your path? Branching dialogues, moral dilemmas, and hidden endings give Ghost of Yōtei immense replayability. Each playthrough reveals new truths, and every spirit remembers your name. In the end, Ghost of Yōtei is not about revenge. It's about acceptance. It's about what remains after the blade is sheathed and the snow stops falling. Through fire, frost, and spirit, Hiroshi Takeda's story reminds us, we all carry ghosts. What matters is whether we let them haunt us or guide us. Thank you for joining us in this deep dive into Ghost of Yōtei. If you enjoyed the showcase, hit that like button, subscribe for more State of Play breakdowns, and share your thoughts below. What part of this journey called to you most? Until next time, keep your blade sharp and your spirit unbroken. In Ghost of Yōtei, nature is not just a setting, it is alive. Every gust of wind, every ripple in the water, every flake of snow carries intention. The world breathes with the player. Dynamic weather and seasonal shifts transform the land in real time. Storms sweep across the valley, flooding paths and exposing hidden caverns. The cycle of dawn and dusk alters enemy patrols and wildlife behavior. Even the moon itself seems to follow Hiroshi's journey, waxing and waning as his spirit strength rises and falls. Animals play a vital role, not merely as decoration but as guides. Fox spirits lead you to secret shrines. Crows warn of danger. Deer and wolves react to your presence, sensing whether you are man or ghost. When you meditate under cherry blossoms, time slows. Leaves fall in slow motion, memories surface, and visions of the past play before your eyes. These serene moments contrast with the chaos of battle, a reminder that even amidst war, beauty endures. Beyond the main story lies a tapestry of smaller tales, side quests that breathe life into the world and deepen Hiroshi's legend. Each quest is crafted with emotional depth, cinematic presentation, and moral consequence. One such tale, The Blacksmith's Grief, follows a father who reforges blades for the warlords responsible for his son's death. Hiroshi must choose whether to help him finish his masterpiece or destroy it, a decision that will echo throughout the region. In the Whispering Pines, a village is haunted by spirits of warriors who never left the battlefield. To free them, Hiroshi must uncover the truth of their betrayal, and perhaps confront the fact that he once fought beside them. Another, The Frozen Bride, leads players deep into an icy cave where a woman waits eternally for a lover who will never return. The choice to end her suffering or let her illusion continue becomes one of the game's most haunting moments. These side stories are more than filler. They are windows into the soul of Yōtei, a world heavy with regret, memory, and the lingering scent of incense. Every great legend is defined by its adversaries. Ghost of Yōtei introduces a cast of unforgettable villains, each embodying a twisted reflection of the protagonist's own path. There is Lord Noboru, the Shogun's shadow, a warlord who uses ancient yokai magic to bind souls into armor, creating immortal soldiers. His voice, calm and venomous, haunts Hiroshi through visions. Lady Ayaka, known as the Serpent of the Snowfields, commands assassins who wield poisoned fans and manipulate ice storms. She views Hiroshi not as an enemy, but as a potential successor, a rival spirit destined to take her place. And then there is the Oni General, a monstrous yokai warlord whose body fuses steel and flesh. He guards the gate to the spirit realm and tests Hiroshi's resolve in one of the most cinematic boss fights ever crafted for PS5. Each encounter is not simply a fight, it's a psychological duel. Before every major boss battle, players experience flashbacks of Hiroshi's past connected to that foe. The camera shifts to a dreamlike perspective, blending memory and combat into one seamless narrative experience. In addition to his dual katanas, Hiroshi wields relics infused with yokai essence, known as the Spirit Arsenal. Players can discover and forge unique weapons, each with its own mythology. The Moonlit Edge absorbs moonlight to increase stealth damage during full moons. The Oni's grasp katana feeds on the life force of enemies, growing stronger with every soul claimed. And the wind-veiled blade lets Hiroshi strike so fast that only the sound of the cut remains. Weapons evolve with use. Kill 100 enemies beneath the same moon, and your sword may whisper their voices back to you. Every blade remembers the hands that held it, creating a personal bond between player and weapon. The crafting system invites experimentation. Gather materials from fallen yokai or ancient temples to enhance spirit resonance. Choose wisely, for power comes at a cost. Some upgrades demand sacrifices, memories, vitality, or even the spirits of allies. Though Hiroshi walks a lonely path, he is not entirely without allies. There is Kid, a shrine maiden whose eyes can see the spirit world. She guides Hiroshi with cryptic riddles, weaving between faith and madness. Her relationship with Hiroshi evolves through player choices, tenderness, betrayal, or something between. Then comes Rin, a wandering thief with a grin sharper than her blade. She provides comic relief, but her past hides tragedy. Together, they infiltrate war camps, steal from corrupt lords, and uncover hidden truths about Yōtei's corruption. Another key ally, the monk Kenshiro, once exorcised yokai until one possessed him. Now he aids Hiroshi in understanding the spiritual balance, though his own soul hangs by a thread. As Hiroshi's journey unfolds, his spirit begins to fracture. This is reflected through the ghost system, a progression mechanic that balances purity and corruption. Perform honorable acts, save innocents, and purify shrines to strengthen your humanity. Embrace vengeance, consume yokai power, and kill dishonorably to increase your specter level. Both paths unlock unique skills and transformations. The human path grants precision counters, spiritual healing, and serene focus. The Spectre path, however, allows Hiroshi to summon wraiths, dissolve into shadows, or drain the life from enemies. But beware, the deeper you walk into corruption, the more the world reacts. NPCs grow fearful, the weather darkens, and your reflection in water no longer matches your face. Even your voice changes, layered with echoes of the dead. The true ending depends on which side consumes you. In Ghost of Yōtei, every action writes your legend, in snow, blood, or silence. The open world of Yōtei is meticulously handcrafted, blending historical authenticity with mythic wonder. Villages bustle with merchants, poets, and monks who carry secrets in their stories. Abandoned castles crumble under the weight of snow. Haunted forests conceal forgotten temples where time stands still. Players can engage in dynamic world events, defending pilgrims from bandits, investigating supernatural plagues, solving shrine puzzles inspired by Japanese folklore. restoring spirit statues that grant blessings or curses. Every discovery enriches your legend. Your name spreads across the land, whispered in inns, etched in letters, and feared in enemy camps. Unlike traditional quest markers, intuition and observation guide exploration. Listen to the wind. Follow animal tracks. Watch the direction of falling petals. The world wants you to find its secrets, but only if you are patient enough to listen. Art director Yuna Takahashi describes Ghost of Yōtei as a painting that breathes. Every scene is composed with cinematic precision, inspired by the works of Akira Kurosawa and the woodblock prints of Hokusai. The visual palette evolves with the player's moral alignment. As you embrace darkness, colors desaturate, skies bruise purple, and snow takes on an ashen hue. Walk the path of light, and the world blossoms, sunlight filters through bamboo, and the horizon glows gold. Camera angles adapt dynamically, using subtle film grain and lens focus to create a sense of timeless cinema. Every duel feels choreographed yet natural, every cut a brushstroke of emotion. Even silence becomes art. Moments without dialogue or music hold weight, the crunch of snow, the rustle of robes, the sigh of wind against steel. It's in those silences that Ghost of Yōtei reveals its soul. The boss encounters in Ghost of Yōtei are monumental, each a fusion of myth, philosophy, and spectacle. The fight against the Oni general begins atop a collapsing bridge over molten lava, where every swing threatens to send both combatants into the abyss. DualSense feedback makes every impact resonate through your hands, a clash of gods felt in the fingertips. In another, Lady Ayaka conjures a blizzard mid-battle, forcing players to track her silhouette through a storm while defending against illusions of herself. Perhaps the most haunting duel is with the spirit of the mountain. The battle begins peacefully, Hiroshi climbs to the summit, kneels, and prays. The world falls silent. Then, thunder. The mountain awakens, a colossal yokai formed from ice and flame, roaring into the sky. You are not fighting an enemy. You are confronting nature itself. These fights aren't merely about health bars, they're about resolve. Victory feels earned, spiritual, and transformative. When the final blow lands, Hiroshi bows in silence, honoring every foe he defeats. At its heart, Ghost of Yōtei is a meditation on grief, redemption, and the cost of vengeance. Hiroshi's journey mirrors the mountain's cycle: stillness, eruption, rebirth. Every death carries meaning. Every scar tells a truth. Through letters found in ruins and spirits trapped in time, players uncover the deeper tragedy of Yōtei, a land cursed not by war, but by forgetting. The ghosts do not seek revenge, they seek remembrance. As Hiroshi's past unravels, we learn that the massacre that damned him may not have been his doing, but his silence afterward was. He becomes both victim and sinner, hero and ghost. It's rare for a game to evoke such introspection, to make us question not just our choices, but our humanity.